Getting a nutritious meal on the table can be a challenge, especially when you have picky eaters in the mix. Hey Moretti owns Sneaky Apron. She's here with creative ways to slide the good stuff in without skimping on taste. And I love that it was your husband who wasn't eating his vegetables, right? We think the kids, but grown-ups don't do it either, right?
Yes, and you know, they're set in their ways.
Yeah.
And it started there.
Yeah.
And then it went on to my son, which, I mean, who had a gag reflex.
Yeah.
And the slightest amount of texture or unfamiliar taste would throw him off. And then the next thing you know, all these meals that I made were on the table.
Yeah.
So I decided to take charge. It was time to get these essential ingredients inside his belly and not worry about what the books say about eating vegetables as vegetables.
Yeah.
You know, the most important thing in the formative years is to get the food in them. You know, get the proteins and the carbs and the vitamins and the greens, and you don't have time to wait.
It's important for all of us because we're all busy and on the go. I love what you're doing. So tell me what's going on with each of these traditional foods, and you've kind of made them your spin on them.
So
put some syrup here?
Yes, that'd be great. So that is, I call it sassy pancakes.
Oh,
it's
cute.
just a fun name.
Okay.
The top one, the pink one, has beets in it.
Okay.
And the middle one is whole wheat, and the bottom one is spinach.
I love that.
Yeah,
and there's
it's
such fun
colorful.
colors. My kids always want to turn the pancake a color anyway, so it's like nature's way of doing it.
Yes.
That's great. I love that. Okay, next, what's hiding in here?
This is kale and butternut squash pesto pasta. It also has walnuts and sunflower oil. So it's a really good way of incorporating vegetables as well as some nuts for protein and omega-3 fatty acids. So essential for your heart. And so, yeah, this is another way that I can get the greens in them.
I'm so glad we invited you today at lunchtime. Okay, what's next here?
And that's chicken nuggets. You know, my whole principle is about making sure that every bite counts and make it count. So with every bite of food that I make, and the recipes that I share, I make sure that it's got the essential elements of a well-balanced diet. The protein, a variety of proteins, not just meat-based, but also plant-based, like chickpeas and lentils, as well as vegetables and greens. So, you know, by the time dinner is done, I feel happy that, hey, you know, they got a well-balanced meal with a smoothie or a fruit on the side. My mission is accomplished.
So you're having your 14-day challenge, and then you're going to start delivering soon too. We can either get recipes from you online, or we're going to be able to order your food. And this is great. I can't imagine. My kids would love all of this. It's delicious. It's really good. I love all of it. So we can participate that way.
That's right. Yes. So the viewers, readers have an option of participating in the challenge. It's free. All they have to do is make one sneaky meal a day, and that way you're ensuring yourself. It's a practice. It's a movement. It's a lifestyle to make sure that you're conscious about, you know, what your body gets every single day.
Yeah, and what your family's getting.
Right.
And I think the sneaky is fun. That's kind of fun to sneak something in and say, hey guys, was it good? They love it. And then you're like, guess what was in there?
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Awesome. Delicious. Thank you. You're very talented. We appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
And to learn more about the free 14-day challenge along with creative, well-balanced meals, you can go to sneakyapron.com.